I'm a very strong-willed person, my brother's a very strong-willed person, and we would just get into a fight over strategy, for the business strategy, and we would just naturally get into, well, of course we should fight it out.
Kimbal Musk, Elon Musk's younger brother and often referred to as the quieter member of the Musk family, recently stepped into the spotlight with revelations about his older sibling. These disclosures painted a surprising picture of Elon, a man celebrated globally for his groundbreaking innovations and bold visions. Kimbal's insights provided a fresh lens through which to view Elon, the enigmatic entrepreneur behind companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink. While the revelations didn't tarnish Elon's image as a relentless pioneer, they did bring to light aspects of his personality, ambitions, and familial dynamics that many found intriguing, if not shocking. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. Kimbal Musk's relationship with Elon has always been characterized by a deep bond, one rooted in shared dreams and struggles. The two brothers have worked together on numerous ventures over the years, from their early Zip2 days to co-founding X.com, which later became PayPal. Their collaborative history reflects a symbiotic relationship, with Kimbal often playing a supportive role, while Elon commanded the spotlight. However, in his latest revelations, Kimbal pulled back the curtain on what it has been like growing up with and working alongside one of the world's most talked about figures. One of the most striking aspects of Kimbal's account was his description of Elon's almost superhuman drive and relentless focus. He shared anecdotes of their childhood in South Africa, where Elon would spend hours lost in books or tinkering with rudimentary machines, often to the exclusion of everything else. This obsessive streak, which later became a hallmark of Elon's career, wasn't without its challenges. According to Kimbal, Elon's single-mindedness sometimes came at the cost of personal relationships and his own well-being. This insight helped contextualize some of the controversies surrounding Elon's leadership style and his penchant for pushing both himself and his employees to the brink. Kimbal also touched on the emotional complexities of growing up with someone as intense as Elon. He described a sibling dynamic where admiration often blended with frustration. While Kimbal expressed profound respect for Elon's intellect and ambition, he didn't shy away from recounting moments of tension. These moments were often fueled by Elon's unwillingness to compromise or his tendency to get consumed by his ideas, leaving little room for others to interject. Kimbal's perspective offered a rare glimpse into the personal sacrifices and interpersonal struggles that come with living in Elon Musk's orbit. Another eye-opening revelation from Kimbal was the immense pressure that comes with being part of the Musk family. While Elon has always been the focal point, Kimbal admitted that he too felt the weight of expectations. This familial pressure, coupled with Elon's towering achievements, created a dynamic where Kimbal often felt the need to carve out his own path. Unlike Elon, who thrives in high-stakes environments, Kimbal opted for a more grounded approach to his ventures, focusing on sustainability and community building through his farm-to-table restaurant chain and urban farming initiatives. His choice to diverge from Elon's tech-centric trajectory highlighted the different ways the two brothers perceive and pursue success. Kimbal's revelations didn't stop at their childhood or family dynamics. He delved into Elon's professional world, shedding light on what it's like to collaborate with him. While Kimbal emphasized his pride in Elon's accomplishments, he also spoke candidly about the challenges of working alongside someone with such a polarizing and demanding nature. According to Kimbal, Elon's insistence on perfection and his unyielding standards can create an environment that is both inspiring and overwhelming. He recounted instances where Elon's vision would clash with practicality, leading to heated debates and difficult compromises. One particularly striking story involved the early days of Tesla. Kimbal revealed how Elon's refusal to accept conventional wisdom often put him at odds with industry experts and even his own team. Yet, it was this very stubbornness, Kimbal argued, that enabled Tesla to defy odds and revolutionize the automotive industry. These anecdotes underscored the duality of Elon's personality. A visionary leader whose brilliance is matched only by his capacity to polarize those around him. Kimbal also explored Elon's relationship with risk, describing it as both awe-inspiring and nerve-wracking. From betting his entire fortune on SpaceX and Tesla, to championing controversial technologies like brain-computer interfaces, Elon has consistently demonstrated an unparalleled willingness to gamble on the future. While Kimbal acknowledged the genius behind these bold moves, he also hinted at the personal toll they've taken. He described moments of doubt and concern, especially during the early days when failure seemed imminent. These reflections provided a more nuanced understanding of Elon's legendary risk tolerance, framing it as a double-edged sword that drives innovation but also exacts a heavy emotional cost. Perhaps the most shocking aspect of Kimbal's revelations was his assertion that Elon's public persona only scratches the surface of who he truly is. While Elon is often portrayed as a workaholic genius with little time for anything else, Kimbal suggested that there's a deeply private side to him that few get to see. He described Elon as someone who, despite his often robotic exterior, is capable of profound empathy and care, especially for those closest to him. This portrayal added a layer of complexity to Elon's character, challenging the narrative of him being solely a cold, calculating innovator. Kimbal's decision to speak openly about these aspects of his brother's life sparked a wave of discussion. While some viewed his insights as a heartfelt attempt to humanize Elon, others interpreted them as a subtle critique. Regardless of the intent, Kimbal's revelations succeeded in deepening the public's understanding of Elon, highlighting the paradoxes and contradictions that make him such a fascinating figure. The implications of Kimbal's disclosures are manifold. On a personal level, they offer a rare glimpse into the human side of Elon Musk, a man whose public image is often overshadowed by his larger-than-life accomplishments. For those who idolize Elon as a tech messiah, Kimbal's account serves as a reminder that even the most extraordinary individuals have their flaws and vulnerabilities. It also sheds light on the familial and interpersonal dynamics that shape such a complex personality. From a broader perspective, Kimbal's revelations invite reflection on the nature of genius and the sacrifices it entails. Elon Musk's story, as told through Kimbal's eyes, underscores the thin line between brilliance and obsession, ambition and hubris. It raises questions about the cost of relentless pursuit, not just for the individual, but for those around them. In revealing these facets of Elon's life, Kimbal inadvertently sparked a conversation about the ethics and responsibilities of leadership, particularly in an era where figures like Elon wield unprecedented influence. Kimbal Musk's revelations about Elon Musk have peeled back yet another layer of the enigmatic entrepreneur, prompting a broader discussion about the complexities of genius and the environment that shapes it. While the initial details painted a vivid picture of Elon's relentless drive, family dynamics, and professional world, Kimbal's candidness opens the door to exploring the implications of these truths on multiple levels. What does it mean to live in the shadow of such an extraordinary figure? How do the people closest to someone like Elon reconcile admiration with the challenges of proximity? And what does this tell us about the nature of success and ambition? The dynamic between Elon and Kimbal is fascinating in its own right, largely because it offers a rare glimpse into how the pressures of innovation and leadership ripple outward. For Elon, the stakes are always monumental. Launching rockets, reshaping the automotive industry, or developing AI technologies. But for Kimbal, the stakes lie in managing the personal toll of that intensity. Kimbal's revelations subtly highlighted the differences in their coping mechanisms. While Elon channels his energies into work with near-obsessive focus, Kimbal appears to find balance through community building, food sustainability, and a lifestyle rooted in human connection. Kimbal's ventures, such as his farm-to-table restaurants and initiatives aimed at urban farming, reflect a vision that is no less ambitious than Elon's, but operates on a fundamentally different wavelength. His emphasis on localized impact contrasts sharply with Elon's focus on global and even interplanetary change. Yet, as Kimbal pointed out, these divergent approaches stem from the same wellspring: their upbringing in a household where intellectual curiosity and resilience were paramount. This shared foundation makes their contrasting paths all the more compelling, as it shows how different temperaments can emerge from similar circumstances. One of the more nuanced implications of Kimbal's insights is the emotional landscape of a sibling relationship underpinned by success and scrutiny. While Elon has become a household name, Kimbal's own accomplishments, though significant, have often been overshadowed. This dynamic creates a subtle yet pervasive tension, one that Kimbal seems to navigate with grace, but cannot entirely ignore. His decision to speak openly about Elon could be seen as a bid to step out of that shadow, not to compete, but to offer a complementary perspective. In doing so, Kimbal highlighted the ways in which siblings can both support and challenge each other, a dynamic that resonates far beyond their personal story. Kimbal also shed light on the psychological and emotional fortitude required to be a part of Elon's inner circle. Working with, or even being close to someone like Elon, demands an extraordinary level of patience, adaptability, and understanding. Kimbal recounted instances where Elon's unyielding standards and rapid-fire decision-making created friction, not out of malice, but as a byproduct of his unrelenting pursuit of excellence. These anecdotes serve as a reminder that the people who support visionaries often bear a unique burden, one that requires them to navigate the fine line between collaboration and self-preservation. A key aspect of Kimbal's revelations lies in the broader implications for leadership and innovation. Elon Musk represents a particular archetype of the modern leader, someone who is not only unafraid of risk, but actively seeks it out, often to the point of recklessness. This willingness to gamble on big ideas has undoubtedly driven some of the most significant technological advancements of our time. However, as Kimbal's insights reveal, this approach comes with inherent trade-offs. The very traits that make Elon a transformative figure, his unyielding vision, his intolerance for mediocrity, his ability to see what others cannot, are also the traits that make him a challenging person to work with, or even to know intimately. Kimbal's perspective also touches on the culture of hero worship that surrounds figures like Elon Musk. By humanizing his brother, Kimbal subtly critiques the tendency to reduce individuals to their public personas, ignoring the complexities that lie beneath. Elon's achievements are undeniably extraordinary, but they are the product of a deeply flawed, deeply human individual. This duality is what makes his story so compelling, but it's also what makes it important to approach his narrative with nuance. The impact of these revelations extends beyond the Musk family to the broader conversation about what it means to be a leader in the 21st century. Elon Musk's approach to leadership is both celebrated and criticized, often in equal measure. On the one hand, he exemplifies the kind of bold, visionary thinking that drives progress. On the other, his methods have sparked debates about workplace culture, sustainability, and the ethical responsibilities of leaders. Kimbal's insights provide a more intimate understanding of how these traits manifest in real time, offering valuable lessons for aspiring leaders and innovators. In exploring Elon's relentless focus, Kimbal also inadvertently raises questions about the role of balance in a life driven by ambition. Elon's work ethic and risk tolerance are often held up as virtues, but Kimbal's reflections suggest that this level of intensity comes at a cost. Whether it's the strain on personal relationships, the emotional toll on family members, or the pressure on employees to meet impossibly high standards, the pursuit of greatness is rarely without consequences. Kimbal's perspective invites a deeper conversation about how society defines and rewards success, and whether alternative models of leadership might be equally, if not more, effective. Another layer of complexity in Kimbal's account is the interplay between public perception and private reality. Elon Musk's public image is that of a larger-than-life figure, someone whose achievements seem almost otherworldly. Yet, as Kimbal reveals, the man behind the myth is far more nuanced. This dichotomy between perception and reality is not unique to Elon, but is a common feature of public figures who operate at the intersection of celebrity and innovation. Kimbal's willingness to share these details challenges us to reconsider the narratives we construct around such individuals and to acknowledge the humanity that often gets lost in the process. Kimbal's revelations also prompt reflection on the role of family in shaping and supporting visionary leaders. The Musk family's influence on Elon is evident, from their early encouragement of his intellectual curiosity to their ongoing involvement in his ventures. Yet, as Kimbal's insights show, this support is not without its challenges. The family dynamic is both a source of strength and a source of tension, a balance that requires constant negotiation. Kimbal's decision to speak out suggests a desire to contribute to this narrative, not just as a passive observer, but as an active participant in shaping the story of the Musk legacy. The broader societal implications of Kimbal's revelations cannot be overstated. In a world increasingly driven by innovation and technological advancement, figures like Elon Musk hold immense sway over the direction of progress. Understanding the human factors that influence their decision-making is crucial, not just for their immediate circles, but for society as a whole. Kimbal's insights serve as a reminder that even the most extraordinary leaders are shaped by their relationships, experiences, and imperfections. The unveiling of Kimbal Musk's observations about his brother Elon Musk continues to ripple across public discourse, offering new perspectives on the inner workings of one of the most high-profile figures of our era. As Kimbal pulls back the veil on the enigmatic entrepreneur, deeper layers of their shared history and Elon's world come into sharper focus. This exploration not only uncovers facets of Elon's character that are often overshadowed by his professional accomplishments, but also raises profound questions about the systems and ideologies that support, enable, and amplify figures like him. One of the subtler but powerful aspects of Kimbal's revelations lies in his exploration of the emotional framework that has underpinned Elon's journey. Beyond the accolades and controversies lies a man who, according to Kimbal, has always been deeply introspective, if not always emotionally expressive. Kimbal painted a picture of Elon as someone who internalizes challenges and failures in ways that are not immediately apparent to those outside his inner circle. This hidden emotional world adds a layer of vulnerability to Elon's persona, suggesting that even the most seemingly unflappable innovators grapple with moments of self-doubt and reflection. A recurring theme in Kimbal's account is Elon's almost paradoxical relationship with time. Kimbal revealed that Elon perceives time not as a linear progression, but as a resource to be bent and optimized. This mindset manifests in Elon's notorious work schedules, where 100-hour weeks are not just a norm, but a necessity. However, this intense relationship with time extends beyond work. Kimbal recounted moments where Elon's desire to compress timelines for his ambitious projects led to tension, not only with employees and collaborators, but also with family members. This approach underscores a fundamental tension: the relentless push for acceleration in a world that often demands patience and deliberation. Kimbal's narrative also delves into the cultural ramifications of Elon's worldview. Growing up in South Africa during the apartheid era, the Musk brothers were exposed to a society fraught with inequality and systemic injustice. While Elon's focus has always been on technological solutions, Kimbal suggests that these early experiences left an indelible mark on their perspectives. For Kimbal, this translated into a commitment to sustainability and community-driven initiatives, while for Elon, it may have fueled a desire to escape earthly limitations entirely, as evidenced by his ventures like SpaceX and his dream of colonizing Mars. This divergence in responses to their shared upbringing reveals much about the different ways individuals process and act upon formative experiences. Kimbal also explored the role of intuition in Elon's decision-making process. While Elon is often celebrated for his analytical mind and data-driven approach, Kimbal revealed that intuition plays a surprisingly significant role in his brother's choices. Whether it's sensing market shifts, predicting technological trends, or navigating interpersonal dynamics, Elon relies on a gut feeling that, according to Kimbal, is often uncannily accurate. This blend of intuition and intellect sets Elon apart from many of his peers, allowing him to anticipate opportunities and risks in ways that are not immediately apparent to others. Another dimension of Kimbal's insights lies in the way Elon manages relationships. While much has been said about his professional relationships, Kimbal's account shed light on his personal connections, which are often marked by a certain intensity. Kimbal described Elon as someone who demands absolute loyalty and honesty from those closest to him, qualities that are both a strength and a potential source of conflict. This intensity can make it difficult for people to remain in Elon's orbit for long periods, as the emotional demands of maintaining such a relationship often prove challenging. Kimbal's revelations also raised questions about Elon's perception of success and failure. For Elon, success is not merely a matter of achieving goals, but of redefining what is possible. Kimbal recounted stories where Elon would celebrate not the completion of a project, but the opening of new avenues of exploration. Conversely, failure is not seen as a setback, but as a necessary component of progress. This philosophy has driven many of Elon's most audacious projects, from reusable rockets to autonomous vehicles, but it also comes with significant risks. Kimball's account highlights how this mindset influences not only Elon's ventures, but also the people around him, who must adopt a similar perspective to keep up. Kimball also provided insights into Elon's relationship with legacy. While much of Elon's public persona revolves around the future, Kimball revealed that he is also deeply aware of the impact he is leaving behind. This awareness drives much of his work, from his focus on sustainable energy to his efforts to make humanity a multiplanetary species. However, it also creates a tension between the present and the future, as Elon often prioritizes long-term goals over immediate concerns. Kimball's perspective suggests that this focus on legacy is both a source of inspiration and a burden, shaping Elon's decisions in profound ways. A fascinating aspect of Kimball's narrative is the way it contextualizes Elon's vision for the future. While much of the world views Elon's projects as ambitious, if not utopian, Kimball described them as deeply pragmatic. According to Kimball, Elon's belief in humanity's potential to overcome challenges is not rooted in idealism, but in a calculated assessment of what is possible. This perspective reframes many of Elon's initiatives, from renewable energy to space exploration, as not just visionary but also necessary steps toward ensuring the survival and prosperity of the human race. Kimball's account also invites a deeper exploration of the psychological dynamics of being a sibling to someone like Elon. While Kimball has carved out his own path and achievements, the constant comparison to Elon is inevitable. This dynamic creates a unique form of pressure, as Kimball must navigate the dual roles of collaborator and competitor. Yet, as Kimball's insights reveal, this relationship is also a source of strength. The brothers' shared history and mutual respect provide a foundation for both support and constructive critique, allowing each to push the other toward greater heights. Kimball's reflections also touched on the broader societal implications of Elon's work. While much of the focus on Elon centers around his technological innovations, Kimball highlighted the cultural shifts that his brother has helped catalyze. From popularizing electric vehicles to normalizing the idea of commercial space travel, Elon's influence extends far beyond the industries he operates in. This cultural impact, Kimball suggested, is one of the most significant aspects of Elon's legacy, as it shapes how society envisions and pursues progress. A particularly compelling aspect of Kimball's narrative is his exploration of the moral and ethical questions that surround Elon's work. While Elon is often portrayed as a force for good, Kimball acknowledged that his brother's projects are not without controversy. Whether it's the environmental impact of rocket launches or the societal implications of AI development, Elon's initiatives raise important questions about the balance between innovation and responsibility. Kimball's insights suggest that these debates are not lost on Elon, who grapples with the ethical dimensions of his work even as he pushes forward. Kimball's revelations also offer a glimpse into the resilience required to sustain the kind of pace and pressure that Elon maintains. While much has been said about Elon's work ethic, Kimball highlighted the mental and physical toll it takes. He described moments where Elon's drive pushed him to the brink, requiring him to dig deep into reserves of resilience that few possess. This aspect of Elon's character, Kimball suggested, is one of the keys to his success, as it allows him to persevere through challenges that would deter most people. Kimball's reflections also emphasize the importance of collaboration in Elon's journey. While Elon is often portrayed as a solitary genius, Kimball revealed that his brother's success is deeply rooted in his ability to build and lead teams. From the engineers at SpaceX to the designers at Tesla, Elon relies on a network of talented individuals who share his vision and work tirelessly to bring it to life. This collaborative aspect of Elon's work is often overshadowed by his personal brand, but is a crucial component of his achievements. Kimball also touched on the psychological toll of this constant need for reinvention. For Elon, every failure is not merely a setback, but an opportunity to recalibrate and push forward. However, this relentless approach comes with a heavy burden. Kimball described the emotional weight that accompanies such high-stakes decision-making, particularly when the stakes involve billions of dollars, the livelihoods of thousands of employees, and the expectations of an ever-critical public. Elon's ability to shoulder this pressure is remarkable, but Kimball's insights suggest that it is not without cost. The mental and emotional strain of living at such a high level of intensity is a recurring theme in their family discussions, highlighting the sacrifices that come with being a figure of such global importance. Another fascinating dimension of Kimbal's account is its exploration of Elon's relationship with creativity. While Elon is often celebrated for his analytical mind and technical expertise, Kimbal revealed that creativity plays a crucial role in his brother's problem-solving process. Elon's ability to think outside the box, imagine alternative futures, and conceive of solutions that others might deem impossible is a defining feature of his approach. This creative mindset is evident in everything from the design of Tesla's vehicles to the innovative engineering of SpaceX's reusable rockets. Kimbal's anecdotes provide insight into how Elon cultivates this creativity, often through interdisciplinary thinking and a refusal to accept conventional limitations. Kimbal's reflections also delve into the human dynamics that fuel Elon's enterprises. While much of the focus on Elon's leadership revolves around his visionary qualities, Kimbal emphasized the collaborative nature of his success. Elon's ability to inspire and mobilize teams is as critical to his achievements as his technical prowess. Kimbal recounted how Elon surrounds himself with individuals who are not only highly skilled, but also deeply committed to his vision. This creates an environment of mutual reinforcement, where the energy and dedication of the team feed back into Elon's own drive. However, this dynamic is not without its challenges. Kimbal noted that the intensity of Elon's expectations can sometimes lead to burnout, a reality that the Musk family is acutely aware of as they support him through his ventures. The family's role in supporting Elon is another theme that emerges strongly in Kimbal's account. While Elon's public image often emphasizes his individuality, Kimbal's insights reveal the extent to which family connections have shaped his journey. From their shared childhood experiences to the ongoing collaboration between siblings, the Musk family has been a constant presence in Elon's life. Kimbal described moments of both unity and conflict, illustrating how these relationships serve as both a foundation and a crucible for growth. This dynamic is particularly evident in the way the Musk siblings challenge and motivate each other, creating a feedback loop of inspiration and accountability. Kimbal's revelations also invite reflection on the ethical dimensions of Elon's work. While Elon's initiatives are often framed in terms of their technological and economic impact, Kimbal highlighted the moral considerations that underpin many of his decisions. Whether it's the focus on sustainability at Tesla or the ambition to ensure humanity's survival through space exploration, Elon's projects are driven by a sense of responsibility that goes beyond mere profit. However, Kimbal also acknowledged the ethical dilemmas that arise in the pursuit of such grand goals. Balancing the potential benefits of innovation with its unintended consequences is a challenge that Elon grapples with, often in ways that are not visible to the public. Another layer of complexity in Kimbal's narrative is its exploration of Elon's relationship with risk. While Elon's willingness to take risks is well documented, Kimbal offered a more nuanced perspective on what drives this trait. According to Kimbal, Elon's appetite for risk is not about recklessness, but about a deeply held belief in the importance of bold action. This mindset is rooted in a philosophy that views failure not as a deterrent, but as an integral part of progress. Kimbal recounted instances where Elon's calculated risks paid off spectacularly, as well as moments where they led to significant setbacks. In both cases, the underlying principle remained the same: the belief that pushing boundaries is the only way to achieve meaningful change. Kimbal's reflections also provide insight into the personal sacrifices that accompany Elon's lifestyle. While much of the focus on Elon's work emphasizes its global impact, Kimbal highlighted the quieter, more personal costs of living such an extraordinary life. The long hours, constant travel, and unrelenting pressure take a toll not just on Elon, but also on those closest to him. Kimbal described moments of tension and distance that arise from these demands, as well as the efforts made to bridge those gaps. These stories offer a more humanized view of Elon, reminding us that even the most remarkable individuals face the same struggles and complexities as anyone else. The relationship between Elon and Kimbal also serves as a lens through which to examine the broader dynamics of sibling collaboration. While their paths have diverged in significant ways, the bond between the Musk brothers remains a central theme in Kimbal's account. This bond is characterized by a mix of admiration, rivalry, and mutual support, creating a dynamic that is both challenging and rewarding. Kimbal's insights reveal how this relationship has evolved over time, adapting to the changing circumstances of their lives and careers. It is a testament to the enduring power of family connections, even in the face of extraordinary challenges. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Kimbal Musk revealing this truth about Elon? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.